want your PC to be modern, elegant, and completely distraction-free? Then this setup will blow your mind. In the last few days, I carefully selected these powerful tools, giving us useful desktop widgets that show system stats, music info, and much more. Plus, we get a sleek modern clock directly on the home screen. For the Windows UI, I will show you this minimal top bar for quick access to essential settings and this clean dock. To complete the transformation, we'll even modernize the File Explorer with new icons and subtle transparency to fit the overall design. And as a bonus, I will show you this super clean, focused, and productivity optimized browser. But let's start with the basics first. A clean minimal wallpaper, like this unique black and white gradient design I specifically made just for this video. To get it, go to our website by the link in the description, and on this blog post for this video, scroll to the wallpaper section, click here to download the image. When you got that done, you can go to your downloads and right click on the folder so you can extract the file here. In the automatically opened folder, right click the image now and hit set as desktop background. That's already it for the wallpaper, and I find the desktop a lot less distracting already. But let's continue with the more interesting stuff, like those cool desktop widgets that even have system controls and show how much storage you have left. To actually place such widgets on your desktop in Windows, we unfortunately will need a third-party tool called Rainmeter, which lets you install special skins for different widgets. So let's go to the Rainmeter website linked below and then hit download. After that, simply run the exe file and follow the quite simple installation process. Choose your language and hit install, that's it. Rainmeter comes with a couple of default skins that we don't actually want to use today, so right click on those mods and hit unload skin to remove them from the desktop. Now let's start with installing our own skins. The first widget pack is called Stellar and it's available on this DeviantArt page here. Simply click on the download icon to get the ARM skin file for this skin. After you got that, you can run that file and let Rainmeter install the skin for you. As you can see, this automatically applies these 3 widget packs, but they are not quite how we want to arrange them. So right click again and unload those widgets. To select the right widgets, you need to open these Rainmeter controls. For that, open your system tray and right click the Rainmeter icon and hit manage. Click on the drop down here and open the individual skin folder. For all the music related stuff, go to music and start with the cover widget. Select the ini file and hit load to apply it. Now you need to repeat this step for all the other widgets in the music folder. After that, open the power folder and repeat the process again. Do the same also for the recycle bin, stats, and weather. Then you can arrange all the widgets in this layout in the top left corner, or you chose some other style that you like. But now let's continue with those nothing style performance widgets. They are called not widgets and are available on this GitHub page. To get the skin file, go to the releases and then download the ARM skin file. Like with the first skin, run this file and let the installation run. Don't worry if you don't see any widgets yet. We need to select them manually again, so open the system tray and open the settings like before. Click on the not widgets folder and then the battery folder. Here, select the light version and load it. Then also open the monitor folder and get the light version as well. I arranged the widgets in the bottom right like this. Finally, we can get the last and coolest widget, the elegant desktop clock, making the setup even cooler. This is the Lampo clock and I found it on this website. Scroll a bit down until you come to this download section, click the blue button and close the pop-up app so the file downloads. Then in your downloads, open the folder and run the clock file. To apply the widget, right click one of the widgets and hover over Rainmeter so you can open the settings here. Now like before, open the Lampo folder and then the time folder and load the ini field. To change its size, you can press Alt and scroll over the widget. That way we can make it fit perfectly into the setup like this. And with that, all the widgets are actually already set up. This setup already looks super clean, but another thing that should definitely be clean is your File Explorer. And that's exactly where Skywork Desktop, the sponsor of this video, comes in. Instead of manually sorting folders or dragging files around, I just tell it what I want. Organize these files, structure the folders, prepare everything for my workflow, et voila. You can see that all of my files are sorted. What makes Skywork different is that it's not a chatbot in a browser, it's a desktop native AI agent that works directly on your PC. Everything runs locally, no cloud uploads, no waiting for files to sync, which makes it fast, private, and actually usable for real work. And it's not just about organizing files. This video you're seeing right now was generated directly inside Skywork. No external tools, no exporting, no switching apps. The AI even handles PowerPoint presentations like this. And the best part, instead of following rigid commands, Skywork understands intent. You describe the outcome, and it figures out the steps. It feels less like prompting a tool, and more like working with a knowledgeable colleague inside your OS. A big part of that is the skill system. There are over 100 installable skills, so instead of paying for 5 different tools, everything lives in one assistant. And value-wise, this is honestly solid. There is a free version, which has limited features. The basic paid plan starts at $16.99 and the plus plan at $49.99, which makes it significantly better value than most desktop AI products right now. If you want to check it out, there's a discounted link in the description. But now let's get back to the customization. As you see, the Windows UI still looks pretty boring, and I promised you this useful top bar with quick access to most settings like internet, notifications, system tray, and more. For this, we will need to install an app called Seleen UI, which you can download here on this website linked in the description. Now you can simply run the .exe file to start the installation, which is super simple. Select your language and agree to the license. Also install the app in a new folder you can easily find, and that's it. However, as you can see, we now only have the default look, which is not quite what we're looking for. To change that, we will need to get some extra resources. Also, sometimes you will get this random wallpaper applied. Let me show you how you can get rid of that. First, right click the new taskbar and go to the settings, then go into the wallpaper section and disable that wallpaper. Don't forget to hit save to apply the settings. Now let's get back to the resources. Click on resources and on the themes part here. The additional themes can be downloaded on the site, linked here, so open that up. First, we will get that rounded toolbar theme. Find it, open it, and hit download, which will open up this message. Just accept that and your top bar is set up. For the taskbar, search for Material Dock on the same website. Click on it and download that as well. As you can see, the colors don't quite fit to our style, so in the Themes tab, click on this gear to open the mod settings. For the first color, type C, 3D, 8E6 and set the opacity to 71%, then decrease the opacity of the second color to 0 and make the last color white. Now don't forget to save the settings, and then you are already done for the Seleen UI setup. With that, your setup is a lot cleaner and still more productive. But now if we take a look at our File Explorer and Start menu, it still looks off to the rest of the design. So let me show you how to upgrade the menu to this fresh design and how you can get these professional looking icons. We will use an app called Windhawk for this, which is available on this website linked below. Download it and run the installation. Again, this is super simple, choose the language and a new folder to install the tool in, and you are done. After that, you should be greeted by this menu where you can select tons of different mod styles for Windows. First, we will install the Start Menu styler, so click on Details here and hit Install. You can ignore this warning as all the mods are checked to be safe on GitHub. After that, go to the settings and in this drop down menu, select the down arrow style and hit Save, and that already sets up your Start menu. For those cool icons, search for the Resource Redirect mod in Windhawk. Click on Details and install, then ignore the warning again. Also go to the settings and this time, select the Arc Natural Grayskin and hit Save. With the new icons, the setup already fits better, but I also promised you transparency for the File Explorer. For that, we will have to install the Tool Explorer Blur Mica from this GitHub page here. Navigate to the releases and download this zip file here. Back in the downloads rake, click the file and extract all the files to a custom folder. In this folder, open the releases and then run this register file, accept the warnings and let it do its thing. And boom, it's that easy to get a transparent File Explorer like I have here. Now the last boring, flat and inefficient thing is definitely your browser. But for that, I also have a solution. Let me show you this semi-transparent browser which also works a lot smoother, called Zen. You can download it from this site, linked in the description. Simply click here to get the installation file. As always, in your downloads folder, run the installer file to begin the setup. It's also quite simple, just click next and install. This will take a bit, but after that you will be greeted by this screen. Just click next on all those setup pages as we do not need to set up anything here yet. Now you should be in the browser, and as you can see, it's not transparent yet, nor has it those macOS buttons. Also, the top bar of the browser is always hidden. To fix that, click on these 3 points here and then navigate to settings. In there, you can click on Look and Feel and then just select the top bar and sidebar theme. For the other changes, we will have to get the Sign mod, which you can install from this GitHub page here. This tool will allow us to easily install many other Zen mods. Click on the releases and download this exe file. Then you simply need to run that file and ignore those messages, so it will open up a command window. First type 2, then type 1, and for this message type Y and finish the setup by typing 2. Sometimes the mod isn't showing up right away, then try restarting everything or installing the profile version. If you have done everything correctly, you should now see the costing section in your Zen settings. Click on it to open the marketplace for tons of different Zen mods. For today, we will get the Arc 2.01, so click here to install. After that, scroll a bit down, and when the mod is installed, click on the gear here to set up the mod. First, enable all those transparency settings here, then scroll a bit down and select the macOS buttons. After a quick restart, your new fresh and fitting browser is set up and it works a lot smoother. Then Chrome. Now looking back on the whole setup, you now have a really calm, elegant and modern desktop with lots of useful but simple widgets, and you even have a better overall UI with the new File Explorer, and you even got a transparent browser. For help or any questions, just go to our Discord and talk with the community. If you want to recreate this setup, all links and skins are provided below, and it would make me very happy if you leave a like, a comment, and a sub to the channel.